Tim Scott's my guest. And Senator, good morning to you, and thanks for coming back to America's Newsroom today. Nice to see you. Here is the Democratic primary calendar. This is the plan. I don't know how it works out, but South Carolina is first in the barrel, and we'll see whether or not that sticks. He's going to talk about Bidenomics today. He's going to talk about the infrastructure deal. He's going to talk about the Inflation Reduction Act, whatever that is. How's that working out for the people in the Palmetto State?
Well, I hope he's going to start his apology tour here in South Carolina, because what the president wants the American people to do is to believe what he says and not what we see with our own eyes. What we see with our own eyes, Bill, is a loss of $10,000 of spending power since President Biden has taken office. We've seen a 40% increase in gas prices, 20% increase in food, and unfortunately, Bill, $2,000 more is what it costs for electricity coming to your home. But worst of all that, every single month since he's been in office, except for one, inflation outpacing increases in wages. We've done better. We can do better. And when I'm president of the United States, we're going to continue what we did before, cutting taxes, putting more dollars in the pockets of the average family, and increasing an incentive-based economy like my opportunity zones, where within those zones, wages went up 8%, while inflation was only 2%. We can do better by trusting the American people with their own money.
Well, you have a very interesting personal story, and we talked about that a lot. You mentioned this presidential race. Donald Trump's raising a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. I mean, you're doing well also. Are you guaranteed to be on the stage in late August for the first debate?
We are. We are. The good news is we're meeting all the qualifications, but we'll take even more help by going to votetimscott.com. You can learn more about my candidacy. You can chip in, but you can be a part of the power of persuasion to help grow our conservative movement in corridors where it desperately needs to be heard and felt. Bring our country together.
The reason I asked that is Donald Trump seems to be on the fence, and I heard a little rumblings over the weekend about Ron DeSantis might be on the fence too. What do you think of that advice?
Well, listen, here's what we all should do. We should debate. We should debate the most important issues the American people are going to face. We need strong, powerful, persuasive leadership so that we grow this conservative movement, and the GOP, the Great Opportunity Party, becomes the party of the future, and we can showcase our leadership skills on a debate stage.
Okay. In the meantime, you're a senator, right? GOP is going to be on offense for this election. Just take a look at the Senate races that appear to be quite competitive. And some of these would favor the Republicans, whether it's Arizona, Michigan, Montana, Nevada. But you really think about places like Ohio, West Virginia,
yes,
perhaps Montana, as I just mentioned. Do those appear to be pickups for you now, or are they more competitive than the analysts are saying today, Senator?
Well, we learned a lot in 2022. One of the things that we learned in 22 is to make sure that we put our best team on the field with the resources to play well. And I believe in 2024, the top of the ticket will be incredibly important for a red wave to go through the Senate races. With me on the top of the ticket, we win back the Senate, we increase our majority in the House, and we have the three levers of government working for the American people and not against the American people. This is the most consequential election for all three levers of government. But the top of the ticket, I believe, will have a dramatic impact on the Senate races around the country.
They're going to hammer you on abortion. In Ohio yesterday, they're making a move where they may have gotten twice the signatures required to put that on the ballot in the Buckeye State. How does that affect the fortunes of the Republican Party come 24?
Well, Bill, I've said it several times, and I'll say it again. I'm 100% pro-life conservative. I have a 100% pro-life voting record. I believe that creating the culture of life is important. a 15-week limit, stopping the radical left from having abortions up until the day of birth should be our primary objective. And that 15-week limit is where 72% of Americans are. I'll sign the most conservative piece of legislation you can get to my desk. Unfortunately, in the current Congress, not even a 15-week limit will make it through Congress. The 20-week limit, paying capable bill, didn't make it through Congress. We've got to win the hearts and minds of the American people. 3 out of 4 Americans are where we are on the 15-week limit.
Okay, last point here. Just came through the 4th of July holiday. Hope you had a good one. Want to share this poll with you. The question is, are you proud of your country today? 53% say no. Now, I think you just said that our founding fathers should be celebrated and not canceled. Why is that number so upside down?
Well, too many people on the radical left continue to say that we live in a racist, declining country. The proof of my life disproves the lies of the radical left. When our kids are being indoctrinated and not educated, they believe the lies of the left. And here's what I can tell you. As a kid who grew up in poverty in a single-parent household, my grandfather, born in the Jim Crow South, believed then with some doubt now in the goodness of what America could be. Working together, we have realized the American dream. We should tell the whole story, the story of American progress. It is palpable in this remarkable country. And unfortunately, the forces on the left want you to believe a lie. The truth is, we should all be proud to be Americans. It's like winning the lottery of citizenship. I can't think of a better place to call home.
Senator, thank you for your time. Hope to see you in late August in Milwaukee, if not before. Tim Scott, we will follow the trip of the president in your state today. Thank you for your time right now.